You train hard, you eat clean, stay consistent week after week, month after month. So why are your gains still so slow? You look around the gym and online, and it feels like everyone else is growing faster than you. That can be frustrating. It can even make you question if you're doing something wrong. But here's the truth. Most people won't tell you. Natural lifters are supposed to grow slower. It's not a lack of effort. It's not bad genetics. It's biology. And once you understand how your body actually works, the frustration disappears, and your training finally makes sense. This video is for drug-free lifters who want real answers, not hype. If you're training naturally and wondering why progress feels slow, you're not alone, and you're not doing anything wrong. Today we're talking about why natural lifters grow slower without drama or accusations. This isn't about calling anyone out. It's about understanding the difference between natural training and enhanced training and how biology changes the speed of results. There are no shortcuts here, no fake motivation, no 30-day transformations, just honest, science-based explanations. If you understand this, you'll stop feeling behind, train smarter, and save yourself years of frustration chasing unrealistic expectations. Muscle growth isn't just about effort hits controlled by biology. For natural lifters, progress is limited by three key factors: hormones, recovery ability, and muscle protein synthesis rate. Hormones like testosterone and growth hormone play a major role in how fast your body can repair and build muscle. In natural lifters, these hormones operate within normal, healthy ranges. That means recovery takes time. You can't train at maximum intensity every day and expect your body to keep up. Recovery ability is the real bottleneck. Every hard workout creates fatigue and microscopic muscle damage. And my body needs time plus sleep and nutrition to repair that damage. Enhanced athletes recover much faster due to artificially elevated recovery processes. Natural lifters don't have that advantage. Muscle protein synthesis also has a natural ceiling. Training turns it on, but it rises and falls within a limited window. Once that window closes, more training doesn't equal more growth, it equals more fatigue. This is why copying the routines of enhanced athletes often backfires. High volume, extreme frequency, and constant intensity push natural lifters beyond what their biology can handle. Remember this key truth: your body can only build what it can recover from. Train within your biological limits, and progress becomes steady instead of frustrating. One of the biggest differences between natural and enhanced training is recovery speed. Steroids dramatically increase recovery by boosting muscle protein synthesis and reducing fatigue. This allows enhanced athletes to train more frequently, handle higher volume, and recover in less time. Natural lifters don't have that advantage. Your body needs more rest between hard sessions, especially as training intensity increases. Pushing maximum effort every day doesn't make you disciplined, makes you stuck. When recovery can't keep up, progress slows. Strength plateaus, motivation drops. Joints start to ache. These are classic signs of overtraining, not a lack of effort. Many natural lifters mistake fatigue for weakness and respond by training even harder, which only digs the hole deeper. Rest days are not laziness, they're part of the program. Strategic recovery allows muscles to adapt, rebuild, and grow stronger over time. Training smarter often means doing less, not more. The key message is simple but powerful. More workouts do not equal more muscle for natural lifters. Respect recovery, manage intensity, and your gains will finally start to move again. One of the biggest reasons natural lifters feel discouraged is social media distortion. Many physiques labeled as natural are, in reality, enhanced or at least heavily optimized for appearance. This isn't about blame, it's about understanding how perception gets manipulated. Photos and videos rarely show reality. Lighting, camera angles, dehydration, a temporary pump, filters, and editing can completely change how a body looks. A physique that seems massive and shredded on screen may look very different in normal lighting, relaxed and unedited. When natural lifters compare their day-to-day progress to these curated images, motivation takes a hit. You start thinking you're behind, doing something wrong, or lacking discipline when the truth is, you're comparing real life to a highlight reel. This constant comparison creates unrealistic expectations and pushes people toward extreme training, poor recovery, or giving up entirely. None of that helps muscle growth. The mindset shift that changes everything is simple but powerful. Compare yourself to your past self, not influencers. Track your own strength, measurements, photos, and habits over time. Real progress is subtle, gradual, and often invisible day to day, but over months, it adds up. Stay grounded in reality, and natural growth becomes motivating again. When you first start training, your body responds quickly. This phase is known as newbie gains, a period where strength increases fast and muscles grow more noticeably. Your body is learning new movements, recruiting muscle fibers more efficiently, and adapting to resistance for the first time. Progress feels exciting and obvious. But after 1 to 2 years of consistent training, things change. Muscle gain becomes slower and more precise. Each additional pound of muscle takes more effort, better programming, and more recovery. Visual progress may take months instead of weeks, and changes often show up as small improvements in strength, shape, or muscle density, rather than dramatic size increases. This slowdown is completely normal. It doesn't mean your training stopped working or that you've reached your limit overnight. It simply means your body is adapting closer to its natural potential. The closer you get, the harder it becomes to add new muscle. Many lifters quit at this stage because they mistake slower progress for failure. In reality, it's a sign of advancement. Remember this key truth. Slow progress means you're getting closer to your natural limit. Patience, consistency, and smart training matter more than ever at this stage. When progress feels slow, many lifters try to force faster results. Unfortunately, this mindset often creates the opposite outcome. Chasing fast gains pushes natural lifters into habits that stall progress and increase the risk of quitting altogether. Ego lifting is one of the biggest problems. Using weights that are too heavy for proper form shifts, stress away from the target muscles, and places it on joints and connective tissue. This leads to injuries that interrupt training and erase months of progress. Program hopping is another trap. Constantly switching workouts in search of the perfect routine prevents consistent overload. Muscles grow from repeated exposure to the same movements over time, not from endless novelty. Some lifters respond by adding extreme volume, training longer and more frequently than their recovery can handle. Combined with poor sleep, this creates chronic fatigue instead of growth. Strength drops, motivation fades, and workouts feel harder without results. These behaviors all lead to the same outcomes: injuries, burnout, quitting. Fast gains are tempting, but they're rarely sustainable. Natural progress rewards patience, not desperation. Slow, controlled improvement keeps you healthy, consistent, and moving forward long-term. Natural muscle growth is slow, but it's real. In a world that celebrates shortcuts and overnight transformations, choosing the natural path requires patience and confidence. The progress may feel subtle, but it's honest, earned, and sustainable. Natural growth doesn't just change your body, it protects your health. Your hormones stay balanced, your joints stay stronger, and your progress doesn't disappear when hype fades. Instead of dependency on shortcuts, you build discipline, the kind that carries over into every part of life. Every workout completed with intent, every balanced meal, and every full night of sleep compounds over time. You may not notice change week to week, but months of consistency reshape not just your physique, but your mindset. You learn to trust the process instead of chasing results. Fast muscle often fades as quickly as it appears. Slow muscle lasts. So if you're growing slowly, don't feel behind. You're not failing. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing it right. Stay consistent. Stay natural. Let time do the work.